canceling into a special just like cranks so much bar that it's almost always the next thing to worry about afterwards and something he can play for. Happy that Sombra got to show it off, but Yurikov will be moving on.
And now here we go. RINO versus KULA. Yashiro, Heidern, O.Yashiro. The RINO squad we've come to know and love. Mostly Heidern though is a far, you know, is saying like, Ash, I'm sorry, but Heidern is just the master of holding down back. The more value you get from it without having to require like, you know, 3 bars, right? There's a super, gonna get OTG, and pretty close here between these two. Kick things off.
Oh wow, advanced strike of all things in that situation. Maybe just looking to reset plus frames. I'm not quite sure, honestly. It could have just blown through any poke as well while staying safe, but KULA gets away from it. And I would suggest not letting his Benimaru get started.
We'll see though. You know, having that the range and the air normals to contest now really well with Heidern. Happy to just kind of sit back, take their time. In the corner though, tough spot. What a throw! Threw him out of the EX corridor. That feels bad.
Yeah.
If you were KULA, you had like not a bad read, but like some of these throws aren't 1 frame, so you just see or either the range was just a little bit wrong.
Going to the mirror now. KULA with a little bit of more health, or sorry, more meter, I should say. But not too much, nothing to worry about. I mean, not if you're just gonna spend all of it on EX Moon Slashers. Not if we're both gonna spend it on EX Moon Slashers. Who can anti-air better than the opponent? Who's more on the ball? Oh, no.
There we go.
Great guard roll. Gonna get an actual punish here. It's not gonna lead to a lot of damage, but it definitely led to a setup that RINO had to worry about.
Back and forth. Ooh, EX gets canceled. Maybe trying to go for EX Stormbringer, which can like vacuum is done right. Big trade. Lead is all in KULA's favor here. Now KULA's just happy to chill. Ooh. Slash again. No problem here, and 1 touch. And again the roll. Knowing's every time. And it's just like recognize it like, yeah, you could not end a guard string with that, right? It's so easy as Heidern to not go for that at all, right? There's no really like opportunities when you're trying to aggress that you'll be able to do it. But then, you know, KULA just recognizing it's happening. I know it's happening, and it's just I can't shortchange them and their decisions because it's just ridiculous how well ready they are.
Snuck in that command grab. Throwing KULA into the corner and just constantly spending on these EX Moon Slashers. Doesn't mind this. I believe KULA feels like they have so much control over the situation. So as long as they have an EX Moon Slasher, and they are doing damage by the nature of just time lowering just every little bit that they run into.
Oh my god, again! Just knowing is 3 reads ahead at all times. KULA just denying RINO anything that he wants. Like a kid at the candy store, except, you know, you know, haven't had your dinner yet, you're gonna spoil yourself. There's nothing you can have here. We're just here to get something for later, and KULA's gonna send O.Yash packing with the command grab, taking game 1.
Whiff punish on the 2C with a run-up Stormbringer. Just expert play there versus the O.Yash. Let him get nothing started the entire time. Just the confidence to be able to spend on having your second character use all of your EX meter, leaving nothing for your anchor, but it's not going to matter if the opponent never gets the hit.
Yeah, just super good. I mean, KULA's, again, is just a testament to all the time and you know, over a few decades playing King of Fighters, multiple King of Fighters. You talk about experience, intuition, everything there. KULA's just like one of those most like kind of players that just has every little thing going for them, right? And they also just play great characters, so it's just that beautiful combination. of just and it's like a very refined and I'd say like one of the perfect examples of Mexican style KOF.
Yeah, absolutely. Now in the corner here, RINO is going to have a lot of control between the 2D, the fireball, far D, CD, all of these things, the jump C on top of which, just all of these tools, but great. Oh, I was about to say, RINO finally fights out of the corner, but KULA says, no, back here where you belong.
Okay.
DP.
I like that charge. Extra got the damage. And then the punish. Oh, what a, I mean, easy punish. Yeah, I like that. Set up a little frame trap, but KULA, again, they're always one step ahead, or 2 steps in this case.
Oh, no,
even the
fireball messed up the wall bounce.
That was, I love it. That's, I mean, it doesn't
I've
matter.
never seen that before. That's so funny.
That was mwah, chef's kiss. I just, all these little interactions just make me happy. KOF's so cool, man. Like, it's not Street Fighter. When a firewall leaves the screen, it is still there. It still hangs out in KOF until it's all the way gone. So.
Oh, that's so cool. RINO gets another big hit. Finally, the first real lead in this set so far.
Oh, and then the safe jump too. They don't want to go for the cross up and bring in the storm, getting all that life back with the hood perfect. And that's a hiding around if I ever saw one.
We'll be quite happy with that one. Now,
I hope you're enjoying this.
A rare sight for us right now. KULA has to go on the Rio. I don't know how many people have put him on this character. Oh my god.
There's no interaction that KULA's not ready for. There's just this hyper awareness that is only prevalent in a player of this caliber. And you know, like, oh, why do I see KULA winning all these big events? It's hard out here. Nice combo for RINO though. Good back. A little bit of life back. Has to be careful. Has to do a safe jump. Can't go anything greedy.
Yeah, it keeps it nice and simple here.
Okay. Nice. A lot of recovery on that. And yeah, finds the chip out. And KULA, I mean, it's Rio. This is a big thumb man. It's a dangerous opponent who can explode at a moment's notice.
Not a bad position for RINO, though. You are literally 2 combos away from killing KULA. 2 jump-ins with O.Yash can spell a disaster for the opponent. Going to that 2C. Fantastic anti-air.
Oh, no! Yeah. I dig it. Go 2. Yeah, make it count. Send them out. You know, doing their best to get to a game 1-1, and that'll do. Nice, just easy confirm, taking advantage of the whiffed uppercut, and O.Yashiro, give him a chance. He'll do that big damage you hope for. And again, against like Rio, you don't want to like, you want to keep it safe and simple. One of the best characters to go for like crosscut DPs or blow ups like mistimed jumps.
Yeah.
So RINO just keeping it tight, doing a good job.
Definitely gets got a lot of value out of having a really strong life lead given to him by the Heidern in really strong play. Then O.Yash put on anchor in a lot of teams because he just doesn't need much in order to do huge damage. A bar is enough to take half your life. But that point war definitely down to the wire in the second game. I think both players will be fighting a little bit harder here to maybe gain a lead early on. Arming into the super here. OTG, setup.
More safe pressure, but KULA busts out. Starting to get a little, I'm not gonna say antsy, but take a little bit more of a regular risk as opposed to like the calculated kind. But now they just kind of bring this back around, but RINO again, just happy to walk it back.
Haven't seen that one in a while. That's the Yashiro classic of mashing 2C in people's block strings. A lot of hits done to get that nice confirm. And KULA is now put on the Heidern with a pretty decent life lead here for RINO.
My armored DP, I love that. Just an armored uppercut. It's so cool. It's so unique. It's so KOF. Block, pressure. All right, RINO's warmed up. Getting a little more ready here. See what KULA can do though. They got plenty of bar and they're ready to like snipe these jumps. And they'll take these trades, which actually works out pretty well. And again, ABC, maybe always be charging. Just overall super strong. I mean, to answer that back, but this is where it exploded last game. The Heidern mirror match. Is
yeah.
Like, found money and made it count. They had $20 on the floor and said, "Yes, please. I ain't finding who this belongs to. It's mine now."
Definitely could be really volatile if they can get one hit. KULA spending on the guard roll, looking for that first opening. But we saw in game 1, also content in just spending meter on utility.
Ooh.
Let's see how that plays out.
Activate there, interesting. Just happy to get the wheel, gets a little bit of damage and life back, but this is a full bar RINO now. I imagine a guard cancel at some point.
No.
Try to get something probably as soon as the aggression comes up from KULA. We'll see.
Surprised to see KULA go for something safe there. Could have gone for even a safe jump if they didn't want to go for the mix, but like incredibly safe there. Just going for a meaty fireball after the Stormbringer.
Nice perfect anti-air. Now one touch here from KULA, and with the crossover, really well done. Just control again, masterclass, and just I have the room to work with. I know how to. You can't just freely jump at me, so you have to find a way to navigate around this, and it's just like cool, no problem.
Oh, okay. Unexpected. That's why it worked out. Gonna spend a bar on it. Gonna get this wonderful setup from the corner here, but KULA's got one for every character on RINO's team. Not close enough for the command grab. That sucks. Wanted the punish.
What do you do here? Get the sweep. Man, oh, we saw that in game number 1 as KULA is just ready for these command grab setups. Sometimes he's able to avoid it, but just get snatched. I love that. That advancing command grab, you want to hold down back fine. And if you try to go for the moon slash, high chance you just get grabbed out of it.
Nice little stagger pressure there. Doing a close A, walk up close A, getting the last opening needed. And then 4 bars on O.Yash was just 2 more than he needs. But he'll take the other 2 for utility and other reasons.
Oh, big trade. Oh, that hurts. I see it. I see the future. The future is bright here for big red Karateka, and that should do.
Nice and simple. KULA able to take game 2.
I mean, it's a fun character too because I like it because it's like you want to crouch C, and then okay, let's do it. Yeah, Rio's got like one of the fastest crouch C's. Not a lot of range on it, but the speed is so incredible that like being up close to him and like leaving a gap there just means that crouch C into forward B or forward A is going to just be in your future, and that just means an easy EX Senpukyak, and it's just like Rio's buttons are like not as straightforward as you think in some ways. Like his far buttons all work on crouchers, so it relies on like really picking and choosing the right ones for situations.
Oh yeah, dude. I mean that his 2C is 4 frames, so it's just incredible for not needing to specifically DP people out of jump-ins and stuff like that. You're quite often going to beat the opponent out of their hops and jump, on top of which it just like reaches to the sky. So phenomenal pressure or anti-pressure tool there. RINO gets a hit here and knocked down Rozo into the corner. Great roll catch as well with the far C. RINO takes the lead here.
Those haymakers. That's classic Yashiro. Launch Yashiro just throwing out the big swings and just keeping that pressure safe. And it's nice to see. Go back to your roots. Nice. Again, punish on that. A lot of recovery on the slash. That fireball just tricky stuff to use effectively. KULA now kind of scrambling to figure out how they can get around this. To start, keep him in the corner too, very smart.
Ooh, tried to go for a sneaky frame trap setup with the Shatter Strike, or I should say, just a anti-button, but meter goes by the wayside here. Both players back to your corners in neutral. Go.
The round's not over yet. Run up grab. Needs one more of those. And watch out too, because have the bar will travel. One of the always been like able to go through fireballs and get a little bounce for extra credit. So RINO ready. Such a good tool to use against such a fireball at such high recovery as Heidern's.
Yeah. It's one of the reasons why you don't see the character, like, out of all the things the character has, his fireball is still good because it's huge, but it's not kind of the way that the people, like, people don't like fireball flash kick as often as KULA is showing, you know? It's way more of an aggressive character in this version of the game.
Yeah, I don't know, I 100% agree. So RINO just kind of playing that patience. Best to be careful here because we saw, the parry into the EX and Q cock worked so well. We saw these well-timed jumps. But RINO more happy to... Ooh, never mind, there's a parry again.
What a response!
That's how much recovery that fireball has, by the way. It is actually insane.
All the control that a character like Rio has with that fireball. You can play about 50% of the screen away from you and still make you threaten your life.
Add a blow back there, but the crouch C anti-air's gonna hit. Big blocks, roll away, nice. Other space that you don't ever want, and that should be able to be a huge damage here. Can't kill, but it's gonna set up the next touch to finish the job.
Ridiculous. Yep. Very difficult to read what side you're going to be on. To be honest, sometimes when I do that, I'm not quite sure.
Well, I understand, yeah, for sure.
But doesn't matter because it's the opponent has to be the one who deals with it. And we tie it up.
Yeah, and now here we go. Game number 5 here. Such a fun set, and both players are starting to have to like change up kind of their game plan and really be a little more, not, I won't say cautious, but just can't fully commit to their style. And it's just been so much fun to watch. It's cool as how to show, okay, there's answers for me, so I gotta like either tighten it up or take away those big reads and rely more on reactions. Hard to say, but so far early lead is cool. It's finding little hits.
Yeah, I feel like this Yashiro has gotten better and better as we've gone along. Felt a little bit more and more comfortable and gotten more reward out of these games. Definitely a point here for KULA. Not getting the lead with this Benny.
Big move on like the crouch C. I like that KULA took advantage of it. Find something with the slash, a lot of recovery on that. We're spending meter, we're getting our damage here with the hard knockdown to the safe jump, yeah. Oh.
Fitting these advanced strikes in. Yep. Oh. OTG. Set up.
And nicely done. One more time. As RINO just, more just safe jump, reliable pressure. KULA cracks, and that first character goes down in our final game. He ain't coming back.
Yeah, I love simple stuff like that, especially when you have a lead and it's on the onus of your opponent to make a mistake or make the correct read, I should say. Then easy for them to make a mistake and gets it punished.
Okay,
jump A, dude.
Don't act on the fist bump, dude. He just wants to show you some love. Oh, block here.
Oh, this is gonna hurt. Oh my god. Oh no, goes for a setup instead of double EX.
I like the frame kill at that point. That was kind of nice.
Yeah.
Add that in there and just set up the timing of it really well. Big block. This is all RINO. KULA's gotta really like dig deep here. Gotta find some Stormbringers. Gotta get some life back and really try to turn this back around.
What I've been saying, it's just that this Yashiro's felt like it's gotten better and better with every game. We're continuing on here.
And KULA knows I don't want a fireball.
Yeah,
I don't want to throw anything out because there's a big fist coming my way.
Nice 5A.
Nice
and simple. But all that time spent, only 18 seconds left on the clock. Heidern almost gets nothing in return. But KULA's played so solid with this character. I think as long as he doesn't make a big mistake in this situation, it won't feel too bad. To him, this is almost 4 EX Moonslasher stocked.
Oh no. That air fireball from KULA could have spelled doom in that one combo. RINO missing opportunity. Not very often that happens. KULA takes some lucky stars. Yeah, that easy Heidern combo situation there. Now we're just, both players don't want to just throw it away.
Nice. Love the max here. Gonna finish it off. No, not quite. Go for the super. Oh, I guess it is second, so a little bit more difficult to fit it into that combo. And just taking the lead, I think he almost spent the max because of how little opportunities both players are getting. Just wanted some sort of damage.
Oh my god, that's just denying it until the one full jump, as I say it, right? Gets Moonslash, no problem here. RINO, one character away. The Rios all stands in the way into a chance in Grand Finals winner side. KULA with the 3 bars. I mean, as we know, Rio damage. Dumpster, it's a big truck, and he hits and hurts like one, looks like one. It's crazy.
Yep. Showing off that 2C so nicely. In the corner, though.
With cancels, okay.
Trying to keep him caged in, but finds a big hit. It's his opening here. Setup. Nice block.
Yeah, KULA not trying to take a chance on the cross cut or anything, just respecting it. Happy to block it out, but has to get rid of Heidern like much faster. The more time you spend, the more happy RINO is to bring in the O.Yashiro. If the O.Yashiro has to come in.
There's like one saving grace, which is that he not this specifically. This is not a saving grace
GG,
because it's a disgrace. We were moving on to the grand finals. RINO taking a 3-2 over KULA. Great stuff. I was gonna say